Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump right into it in terms of data science. Okay, so let me just adjust this. Okay, that's fine. All right, so here we're gonna do is just go ahead and create a new R Markdown file. Okay, create a new R Markdown file. Boom, boom. Erase all this junk. Bam. And let's say I know what we're doing. So we're gonna be talking about select, as you can see in the title, select and logic. Pipe select and logic. So we can do library, tidyverse, and the reason why we use tidyverse is because that has all our tools. That's our tool set. We do library, read Excel. The reason why we use read Excel is because we want to be able to read in Excel sheets. So what we're going to do is do read underscore X. As you can see, it doesn't show up. And what I can do is if I run these lines here, boom. Come on. Read X, it shows up now. Okay, so what I want to do is I need to change my directory. Gotta change my directory. So what I do is there's a keyboard shortcut. If you press Control Alt I on Windows or Command Alt I on Macs, you can automatically Control Z, Control. Okay, so wow, so that's the wrong button. I want to say Command Shift H. That's what it is. Command or Control Shift H for Windows. Control Shift H for Windows. Go to the desktop. Go to the folder where you have your data. Okay, boom. That's what I'm looking for. And so that's where my MBA data set is. Okay, great. Boom. And I'm just going to plug it right there just so I can have it. And if I press Tab, you'll see that I have now access to the data frames that I want. And so I'm just going to go ahead and click on MBA Legends data frame. And I'm calling this MBA DF. Something that you can learn or know is that if I don't put anything, it's going to give me the first sheet. However, if I do comma 2, it's going to give me, I think that's LeBron James's data frame. Let's see. I'm right, LeBron James. Or if I put comma 3, that's going to give me access to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, exactly. Right? But then if I also put sheet is equal to KB, I think it should be lowercase. That's what it's titled. That would also give me KB. That would also give me Kobe Bryant. So what I'm going to do is actually give it a proper name. You know, I'm a Michael Jordan fan, so I'll call this MJ. All right. And so what is important here is that let's just actually go to this data frame. Okay, Michael Jordan's data frame. There's a lot of variables. Too many variables. I just want a few of them. Let's say I'm interested in game outcome and point margin. You typically don't do things like this, but I'm just doing this for you all to learn this new function. Okay, so what you'll do is I'll keep it in the same chunk, and I'm gonna exit out of this so it doesn't cloud my view. I would want to do select the first argument within this function. Okay, so select is a function. We've been using functions all this time, and I haven't really spent too much time explaining them. But a function allows us to do a certain operation or process over and over again. All right. It's kind of like an algorithm. So let's go ahead and extract this. We'll plug in this this data frame. And again, what did I say? I want a game outcome and point margin. So what I want to do is I want to create a data frame, a new data frame. I'm going to call it to var underscore df. And I want to get, we say points are so neat. Watch. Oh, no, it didn't do it for me. Is it margin? Marginal points? Point margin? Game outcome and point game outcome and point margin. Okay. Bam. There we go. So you were able to extract those two variables. Great, fantastic. That's not that crazy, right? And so let's say, for example, let's say I want to remove game location from this data frame. That's a nice little trick. All right, so one less var df. What I'll do is I'll do select again. The first argument is mj df, comma, minus game outcome. And sometimes it auto completes for you. I guess it depends. So as you can see, in terms of variables, it decreased. So it went from 38 to 37 because game outcome is not here anymore. All right. So another thing that you can do is one last thing. Just let's say I want variables. I want variables rank to age. I want access to variables rank through age. So that's 4 variables. So I'm gonna say I'm naming it 4. You can name it whatever you want, but notice I'm trying to be consistent. I always have the df after. That's intentional. Let's just say 4, and I'm gonna say select mjdf, comma. I said rank to what? I don't remember. Rank to age. Okay, age. Boop. Bam. You can see it already says 4. Bam. Got it. All right. So we were able to get some variables from our data frame. All right. So the next thing I want to teach you all is, let's say, just real fast, a little trick. So let's say I want to take the absolute value of 3 or negative 3, and then I'm going to take I'm going to exponentiate this as well. And then I'm going to then take the square root of it. Okay, so boom. But that could be kind of tiresome to look at. It's tiresome to look at. So let's say I can do negative 3. I'm gonna use this new thing called a pipe function. Boop. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take the absolute value of it first. I'm gonna pipe it into the next function, exp. Then I'm gonna pipe it into the new function, square root sqrt, and get the same exact answer. So yes, it looks kind of clunky, but you'll see that this purpose of coding allows us to make things look a lot prettier. For example, I want to make things look pretty. Okay, I know you say, oh, that isn't, why would I want to do that? You'll see why in the next week, promise you. But let's say I want to select, let's say I just want to select rank. I'm going to call this one var underscore df. Okay, so now one var has that variable. It works, like I said. This is what that pipe function does. Okay, so it makes things look a lot easier, a lot more presentable. Okay, so what we're gonna then do, okay, let's talk about something random. So this is not random, only random for today, but it's gonna make sense tomorrow. So let's say I want to create a vector. A vector stores information. So we use the function c, comma 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is a vector of numbers. Great. It could be a vector of strings. Let's say we have c. What a string is just a character. Okay, so this is t, comma, fun, comma, stat. Okay, boom. All right, and I can save these. I can save this as random char character or string. It doesn't matter. Vector. I like to name what I'm doing. And this could be number, random number, vector. Okay, that's fine. Boom, boom. All right, so that's cool. Cool. So the thing is, what we can now also do is just important that we have access to this vector. So if I want to, say for example, say random vec, I gain access to it now that I ran that. Great. So keep this in the back of your mind for tomorrow's class. The next thing I want to do is talk about a little thing about logic. Okay, logic. There's ways for me to check if things are true or false. So is 2 equal to 2? Everyone take a moment. Is 2 equal to 2? Yes, 2 is equal to 2. That should give me a true. However, is 2 equal to 3? No, it's not equal to 3. Right? Or is 2 greater than 3? Is 2 greater than 3? It's false. However, is 2 less than 3? It's true. Okay, so we can do things like that. So that equal sign, let's check if something is exactly equal to something. Another thing that we can do is actually do 2 not equal to 3. What should that give us? If you said true, you're correct. That's true. All right, but if 2 not equal to 2, that should be false because 2 is equal to true. Great. Keep that logic for tomorrow's class. Last thing for tomorrow's class. Last thing. It actually combines a little bit of what we talked about here, though. Let's say we have random num vector. I'm actually going to make this easy first. I'm going to make this easy. So I'm going to say this is a function called in, and I want to see if 3 is in this vector, and this should return true. Oh well, it shows you the position. My apologies. It shows you the position where it comes true. Whereas where it's not 3, it says it's false, right? So let's say 7. Let's see what happens if I put 7. False. Okay. Let's see if I put 5. True. Does it make sense? So keep that in the back of your mind. I made this video a little longer to make tomorrow's class a lot, hopefully shorter. Hopefully. Thank you all for your time, and I look forward to continuing this. Thank you.